Hey, welcome back to Cobb's Q. I'm Kevin Cobb, and today we're going to do holiday rib roast. Now right now Safeway and Giant has these on sale, pretty decent price, and I found a 3-bone a couple days ago. Now watching the Bearded Brothers, I was really intrigued with their butter blend and their black blend, which is supposedly a mixture of molasses and coffee, and is supposed to give a really good end result color once it's smoked on the egg. So I wanted to see if what was shown really tasted the way that it was explained. So today we're going to find out. So let's go ahead and get everything going. All right, so let's go ahead and get the rib roast ready. I went ahead and put kosher salt all over this last night and just let it sit in the fridge. Just since it's such a large piece of meat, I wanted that to kind of incorporate down inside of the meat overnight. And then I wiped it off really well. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and trim these bones. You can't see the bones, and I'd rather have at least a little bit bone presentation. So first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and just remove a little bit of the meat, and that's fine because this is just going to turn into sausage grind. Like I say, this would be used for sausage grind. I'm going to go ahead and clean in between the bones. Go. And if we can cut a little bit of excess meat and stuff off of the bones, it'll just make for a better presentation. That'll be fine. So let's go ahead and just cut the bones off now. It'll make it just so. Okay, so we got that. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and tie these back on, and then we're going to go ahead and get a rub put together. All right, now that we've got the bones set, we're going to go ahead and take string. Okay, tie this back together, at which point you should then be able to pull it down and it stays tight. And you do one more loop, and that's good. The beauty of the square, you get it and then pull one leg, it goes straight, and when it happens, you can pull the knot tight, at which point you're good, and then you put one more to lock it in place. That's all she wrote. Now, today, I've been intrigued by Bearded Butchers and everything they do. I love watching their channel, and I wanted to try their way of doing this with the butter blend followed by their black seasoning. So we're going to go ahead and do that today. We're going to go ahead and cover this completely with their butter. Okay, so we got the butter on there. I didn't get a shaker when I got their large set, so we're just going to make this a shaker. We're going to put their black seasoning on here. I understand that supposedly this is supposed to give a really nice bark presentation. So we will be the judge of that today. We're going to go ahead and get the egg rolling at 225 degrees. And we're going to cook this to an internal temperature of 125, because instead of searing on the egg after, or even in the cast iron, we're going to go ahead and use the Sous Vide Gun today to finish this and try something different. So let's go ahead and let this set, and we'll get the egg lit. All right, we are hitting our target temp. We'll go ahead and lock this down at 225. And close the bottom vent to just a crack. And that should hold in place. We're going to let this go for about 20 minutes, make sure it really stays there, and then we're going to go ahead and get the rib roast on. All right, we've hit our target temp. We're going to go ahead and put the rib roast on. Again, we're going to about 125 internal temperature today. We'll stick our probe in the thickest part down inside, And we'll go ahead and shut this lid, and we'll go until we reach that target temperature. Again, we're rolling at 225 degrees today. We've got oak in here, so we'll let it go for a couple hours. All right, let's make a little horseradish sauce to go along with our prime rib. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and put a cup of sour cream. Mix. Then we're going to put a quarter cup of horseradish. I would rather pure horseradish. I couldn't find it today, so I got a cream horseradish. It'll work, but pure horseradish is a better choice. We're going to have 1 tablespoon of stone ground mustard. We're going to have half of a teaspoon of kosher salt. We're going to have a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And finally, we're going to have 1 teaspoon of white wine vinegar. We're going to go ahead and mix all this up, get it incorporated real well. Oh yeah, that's going to be fantastic on the meat. Okay, we're going to go put that in the fridge, and the meat should be coming off here in the next 10-15 minutes. Okay, our temperature has hit where we want. Looking good. I'm going to pull the probes, and we're going to finish this off with our Sous Vide Gun. Let's get this going. All right, we look finished. Okay, let's plate this. Looks really nice. Shut the egg down. Got our cotton on. We're going to go ahead and cut these pieces of string. Remember, we had our bones separated. That makes it easy to pull this off. And let's take a slice and see what we look like on the inside. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks decent. Definitely want a piece with this crust from the Bearded Butchers. And we have some of that sauce that we made. First, let's try this with the crust. Wow, the flavors that come off of both the butter and that black seasoning. Wow, I give them a thumbs up. That's an excellent flavor. Let's try it with the horseradish sauce. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh yeah, I would highly recommend giving this a shot. This would be the best Christmas dinner. And at this time of the year, both Giant and Safeway tend to have these on sale. Believe it or not, this was a select. That's all they had. And the flavor and the moisture on this is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to eat the bones too. Well, hey, thanks for joining us as we did our rib roast on the ag and then finished it with the Sous Vide Gun and made our horseradish sauce. Take a moment, if you would, like and subscribe. We'd love to see some more subscriptions. We're so close to 500. It would be great to see. Most importantly, happy holidays to everybody. I hope you have a wonderful time with family, friends, and enjoy your dinner. Thank you.